Hello and welcome to this video. This is a look at the Yamaha Genos Baby, the SX900. A big thank you to Yamaha for providing this instrument to me for the purposes of review and to use. It's a great product. I normally don't start with a statement like that, but it really is. I obviously, as you know, I have the Genos, and always been skeptical about baby versions of instruments. But this really is a cut down version of a Genos. It's got so much in it, and the key one thing that I've just found is it's hellishly easy to play. Everything's logical. It makes sense. It's the usual Yamaha stuff. And things like the rhythms, the voices. It's just brilliant. So again, going around the rhythms and sort of having a flick through. Orchestral rock ballad is the first style that I punched in. And let's have a listen to this. Landing. It's woo. Yeah, what can you say? It's just absolutely awesome. Sorry, I'm taking that word back. I hate using that word. I watch other videos of people demonstrating stuff and showing equipment, and clearly they're one thing and one thing only. They're there to sell. So everything is awesome, everything is brilliant, everything is marvellous. Well, you and I both know that's never the truth. And one of the things that I do pride myself on is I will be honest and I'll tell you what's good and what's bad and what's utterly awful. But this doesn't really... I've been playing with it for the last day or so, properly. And knowing what's in Genos and finding what's in here, in actual fact, the remarkable thing is there's some styles in here that aren't actually in the Genos. because obviously it came out after Genos. So there are some really nice styles in here. I mean, the country ballad. Have a listen to this. Isn't that just amazing? Now the thing is, I'm not playing anything here set up. This isn't a rigged demo in any way. This is actually what happens when you buy this out of the box. All I'm doing is using the one touch settings. I've got an sustain pedal plugged in. One touch setting 3 is a nice piano. Variation B. Now, when I said to you earlier on, I will be honest in terms of review, and one of my bugbears about the Yamaha range is these strings, which sound... They're great if you're playing pop style or sort of staccato style, but there isn't a really nice... They're too... I don't know what they've done with them. Because if they sampled an orchestral string, it should sound like you hear. Whether they've compressed it so much that it just doesn't... I just really don't like them. And the other thing as well, while I'm on the point of pointing out what I don't like, I hate this. This thing should never, ever, ever have made its way into the Yamaha stable. This is from another keyboard. This isn't something that I would ever want to see on a Yamaha instrument. Pitch wheels, you can move them and leave them in position. So if you wanted to turn on the rotary organ easily, all you do is just flick the wheel, job done. With this, you've got to push it up, and whilst you're doing that, press the hold button. I just hate it, absolutely hate it. Other than that, it's a marvellous keyboard. So there's two things, strings and this. Yamaha, if you're watching or listening, please will you have a look at your strings, and please will you get rid of this god-awful little dial joystick thing. It's just yeah. Anyway, so just to sort of reiterate, this is out of the box. These are voices that they've got the preset levels of reverb. So you can go through. We've got Country Ballad 3, a bit more rocky. Country Ballad 1. I don't know why I've done them in the weird sequence. That's nice. Then we got 90s US chart ballad. Let's try that. That's nice. Those strings again. Let's try one to setting one. Oh, we get a nice guitar. Yeah, nice. You could use that for any sort of nice sort of country-ish ballads even. I'm currently in the piano and rock. Let me just show you the screen because you can see. Where are we? Screen. There you go. Look. Ta-da! So now you can see where we are and what we're doing. So let's have a little venture over to dance. Let's have a look, see what we've got in here. So we've got Party Anthem. I think that obviously is the same style as on the Genos, I guess. Don't you just love these? Setting one. Ooh. That's a bit within it. Yeah, okay, we've got that. We've got Club Reggaeton. Let's try this one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get the gist of that one. Oh, so much fun doing this. Let's have a look. 80s Europop. Let's go down the 80s route. I've got to be careful here. Yep, this is gonna definitely strike a content match for the that is 99 Red Balloons, I think, from the let me just have a quick try of the style. Yeah, it is. The daft thing is, I purposely don't play copyright content so that I don't get a copyright strike or a match. And yet, in the demo that I did of the Genos, I happened to press registration intro 1, and it basically played a copyright song. So I got a strike, so I had to remove that. So I've got to be careful when pushing this, because the intros are so detailed. They really do have a lot of content and sound like the original, which is good, but sometimes it's not too good. Let's try 80s synth pop. Yeah, that's Don't You Want Me? Oh, dear Lord. Okay, let's try a different one. EDM Anthem. Let's try this. Good sound on number 4. Yeah, that's definitely a chart hit as well, but luckily it doesn't have a particular phrase. Let's go into something like jazz now and have a little swing. Big band swing. Let's see what this one sounds like. Okay, that was that intro 3. It was as well. That was pretty short for an intro 3. That's I do like that. That is really great intro. Yeah, I like that. And in 2. Oh yeah, that's just astounding. That is such a great. I love the little drum solo as part of the ending. Listen to that. Somebody at the Yamaha Corporation is showing off with these style. Let's try ending 3. Oh, okay, stop shit. That's just phenomenally good. Wow. Right, so we're now on big band jazz. Let's see what this does. Okay, that's a bit crazy style. I'm not a fan of this sort of. It's too busy. However, I will have a listen to the ending too. Let's try and see what that one does. That's short and sweet. Let's try the ending of this one. Yeah. Do you know what amazes me is I go back to when I first started playing keyboards. My first keyboard, I'm going back a long time, was a Roland E80. Crikey, I'm just trying to think when that would have been. It's too far back for even remember. And then my first keyboard, Yamaha keyboard, was the PSR 8000. It had sort of a speaker that was sort of here, and the panel, I mean, it was a beautiful design. I loved it. The panel was sort of sloped, and then the speaker was on top. It was really, I mean, it was, when you look at keyboard design, there's not a lot you can do with these things, but that was one of my favourite all-time designs. It had a sloping panel at the front. It felt like an organish keyboard. And the styles at the time, you thought, whoa, these are good. But this takes musical arrangements and arrange your keyboards to a completely different level. It really does. Let's I do sound like I'm selling something, but I'm not. Please do not think I'm trying to flog you something. This is just my personal wonder stroll around the SX900, and I just wanted to show you what I'm going to have a look at the Party A Go-Go. I just want to show you what I'm finding, really, because it is a lot of fun. Try the ending. Bomp. If that isn't James Last in a can, I don't know what is. These are obviously the last, the James Last section. Let's try this one. This is a Happy Beat, obviously 4. You know Happy Beat from James Last. You don't have to pretend. I mean, even the one-touch settings are good. Try and in 3. Hey, oh dear Lord. It's just great fun to play with. This is obviously cheaper. I think it's about half the price of a Genos. But it's not half a keyboard. It just feels nice to play. It's got a superb selection of styles in there. Obviously it's cut down from the Genos. ending. Yeah, I think you would really be stuck. In fact, I tell you what I did find. Oh, listen to this. This is not on the Genos. This is a style called Gunslinger. And when I heard it, I thought, whoa, this is, you know, when you buy your keyboard and you get it home and you think, oh, there's a belting sound on here, or there's a really great style. This is the one. This for me this would have sold it to me in the shop. Isn't that good? And then in the one-touch settings, we've got a whistle. We've got that sort of classic Western guitar. And in that particular voice, that is. So the two together. It's a movie in its own. Yeah, very, very well done, and 10 out of 10 to. But I mean that guitar. Actually, what voice are we using there? We're using 50s Vintage Pure. Now I've got to say, even though I've got the Genos, I've not discovered that with those effects. So I'm going to have a look and see what effects are being used on this, because that is in the Genos, but I've never heard it used like that before. That is absolutely fantastic. I'm at it again. Okay, let's go and look at something else. Obviously, you've got the Ethereal Movie in here, which is Yamaha's one of the most popular styles for just free play. Can play all manner of things using that one. Movie soundtrack. Let's see what this sounds like. Oh no! Can't stand that. If I hear that pirate song once more, I will explode. I am sick to the back teeth of it. So that, yeah, we know what that's for. Animation fantasy. Obviously, that's sort of the Disney stuff. Oh, Icy Ballad. This has got to be something from Frozen, hasn't it? Let's face it. Let's see what happens here. it is. Yeah, that is definitely from Frozen. Let's try the ending. Okay. We've got a Session Movie Panther. Well, this has got to be the Pink Panther, hasn't it? Yeah, definitely for that. Okay, let's go and have a look in the entertainer section, because this, one of the things that Yamaha have vastly improved, certainly since Tyros 4, because Tyros 5 appeared with lots of Schlager styles, and then of course it's grown from there, because of course Germany is now influential with Yamaha, and they have I think they've got one of their head offices out there. But yeah, some of the styles for the German market are in here. Ooh. Oh, I like this. See, I knew what was coming up there. Do you know, what a belting style. Let's try intro 2. I have no idea what this song's designed, the style's designed for. It's lovely though, isn't it? Actually, this is... Oh, okay. So weirdly, on variation C, because normally the styles build up in intensity, it's generally A for verse, C for chorus, B for second verse, D for chorus. But D for chorus on this one is actually quieter. Unless it must be written for something specifically, because that doesn't make sense to me. But amazing style. Fantasy Fox, that's one I've seen before. Yep. And the other interesting thing, the multi-pads, also you can obviously trigger with a style. Yeah, a lot of fun. And there's what, five pages of these. Sing-along piano, pub piano. Oh, these are going to be fun, I can show. Oh, it's Mrs. Mills. Let's avoid that like the plague. Okay, and then let's go and have a little look in the world, because it's a big wide world out there, and there's lots and lots. In fact, there's 6 pages. Do you know, they really haven't skimped on too much. I mean, they've still got a good selection of styles. I'm just looking which ones to pick. Let's try the polka. Ta-da! You could do anything with this thing. It's got a recorder on it. You can edit the styles. It's a hell of a lot of a keyboard in a little box. And yes, you can pick it up and stick it under your arm. It's got 2 speakers built in. The speakers are reasonably powerful. I wouldn't take it to a big concert hall, but I would take it to something like a nursing home or friends, family, something where you've got a room where you're accommodating 30-40 people maximum. Okay, let's go back and have another look. So we've got Ballroom, which we haven't been into, I don't think. I'm looking for things that are different compared to Genos, because obviously we know, or most of us know, what Genos has. Back into Ballroom, and let's have a look. Oh, the final waltz. This is another obvious one. As you start, helps if I start with the right chord, doesn't it? It's not a minor chord. Yeah, it's nice now. That's obviously the last waltz style. You've got vocal waltz, which was in the previous Tyros 5 and obviously is in Genos now. Now that is... That's definitely... That's weird, because you could play the last waltz easily to both of those styles. I'm not going to try an English waltz because it's probably the last waltz again. Let's try this. Yep, that's definitely a song title. Let's have a look at Jive. Let's see how fast this one is. Oh, I say. I like that. Let me try intro 2, see what that sounds like. Yeah, I definitely prefer 3. But that's a really good. Yeah, okay. Get the gist of that one. Quick step. I'm not sure I like the clapping in the background. You can always turn the clapping off. I'm sure you can. If you go into voice, actually not voice part, where am I going? I should be in channel. Then we go into channel. Let's just have a look. Yeah, you can turn the clapping off because the clapping is on the rhythm 1 part of the style. I just don't like hand claps and things. It sounds cheesy. That sounds much better. What do you think? With hand clap? Or with a take the hand clap off? Yeah, definitely without the hand clap. Call me old fashioned, and most people will. Let's have a look. What else have we got in here? Let's see what the cha-cha's like. Oh, hang on a minute. That reminds me of something. What's that song called? Oh, you've got me now. I can't say because obviously I don't want to play the whole thing. I have to look that one up. Let's try this, Amber. Do you know what's striking me as I'm sitting here playing this and smiling to myself, because I am? Yamaha seem to have... You've always had an expectation in the past where you've bought say for example you've bought a top of the range car, and you assume that because you've bought the top of the range you've got all the knobs and whistles, and the cars that are below that range you'll get less, you'll get poorer quality, as it were. And this isn't the case with this keyboard. This keyboard is still providing the same sound quality, the same high standard of arrangements and arranger styles, but there's just less. That's all it is. It's just a smaller, less... I mean, obviously, GNOS, you've got the whole control matrix with the sliders, the additional screen. But you know, the more I actually sit and play this, the more I think this is a great... I mean, if I was looking at starting to play, I think I would be mad to buy a GNOS straight out the box. I think this would be my... I would be happy with this. In fact, to be fair, if somebody was to take my GNOS away this afternoon and just leave me with this, I'd be happy to carry on playing this. I haven't got a problem with this at all. Some of the other keyboards that I've played in the past that have been lower models from various manufacturers, ranges, have always been I wouldn't say disappointment, but I would say that they aren't what you would expect. Whereas this actually goes above that expectation of what I thought this was going to be in terms of sound quality, in terms of styles, features. Okay, we've got 2 registration buttons missing. Who cares? I never wanted 10 in the first place. I'm happy with 8. Makes more sense to me because you've only got 4 style variations. So you put your 1, 2, 3, 4 in the first registration bank, and then 6, 7, and 8. 5, 6, 7, and 8 using the second section. So you can play the same song through twice, and it makes sense. Why you needed 10, don't know. But anyway, we've got them. You've got live control on here, which is kind of 2 dials stolen from GNOS, because obviously you can do this sort of thing on there. But you can assign more than one function. So I'm not losing anything there either. I'm actually starting to I'm really, really, really impressed with this. And I don't think I would consider this as a cut down. It's just a less featured version of a GNOS. Still got this lovely touchscreen display. It shows everything very, very clearly. Not got a problem looking at it in any daylight so far. The voices, in fact, let's go and have a look in the voices, because we've got so much stuff. What they've done is they've condensed the piano and electric piano into one page on here. So you've still got... I'll just make the... Yeah, you still got the same... electric piano. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me just go back to electric piano. Where was it? The DX Suite. There we go. DX Ballad. If I go to the acoustics, yeah, lovely. You can't knock a Yamaha piano. I wasn't sure what to play there. Rock piano. Pop upright. And then go deeper into the electric pianos. Actually, this isn't. This is a piano at an orchestra. This is different. We've not got this on the Genos. Yeah, that's nice. Very nice. Let's have a look at the organs. Oh yeah, you've got the fake Verzi sounds. It's a shame that they could have been so much better. They don't have that Verzi real sound. I don't know what's been done to them. That they are, yeah, poor relations. Whether they were going for the authentic thing, I don't know, but they've got the Hammondy stuff in here. And we've even got the rotary speaker effect. But like I say, this bugs the hell out of me. If I had a dial, I could simply turn the dial, leave it, let go. This, I've got to jiggle this stupid stick, press the button at the same time. Yeah, anyway, let's come out of there. Guitars, let's have a look in the guitar section. We've got gentle 70s chorus. Yeah, I like that a lot. '60s guitar. Vintage pure. And of course, if we go into the acoustic side of things, we've got concert guitar. Spanish guitar. Handpick, acoustic steel, cool. Steel acoustic pick. Let's get it right. Steel guitar. A semi-acoustic. '50s vintage solo. I do love a guitar like that. And we've got heavy rock. Clean fingers. Hope so. Yep. Bright chorus. Very Prince. And then let's have a go into nylon guitar slide. That was a steel solo. There's some absolutely super. Now the nice thing with this is one of the country and western pedal steel amp guitar sounds. If you bend the notes, listen. The top note holds, it's the bottom note that bends. Just perfection, absolute perfection. Like I said to you, the thing I've come to terms with basically is this is not a cut down version of anything. It's just the same high standard of quality, same wonderful, nice Yamaha build. It's just great. I've not. Let's hide that. I've not found anything on here that I truly, really dislike. The menu system, I love. Yamaha's got that to a T. Absolute perfection. And the bizarre thing is, I've owned a Yamaha Montage, which I had for 2.5 weeks because the bloody thing drove me mental. The menu system in it is, you need a degree in rocket science. It's just so complicated. So I don't know whether it's got to be a different team that designs the Montage to these. But this is just, I mean, it's child's play. You can just sit and flick through. Shadow guitar, which is my favourite. That's one of the best voices. I use it for so much stuff, whether it's just in the backing or whether it's used for melody. In fact, while I'm here, let's just have a look, see where because there's got to be some sort of country and western stuff on here. But I've not seen anything so far. There you go. That's where they... Oh, I don't know. They've put a couple in world. Let's have a little bit of a digger deeper. Hoedown Bluegrass. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeehaw! Okay, that's enough of the fiddle. That is one thing I keep mentioning this many times. The Yamaha styles, when they come to end, they can't just go bump, 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 stop. They've got to drag it out for the full 4 beats. Listen. Stop. But no, it's... I'm not a fan. That is one of my complaints, that the styles... It's like they've got this magical formula that they will not break and stick to, where you've got to have the style some of the keyboards, I mean, Ketron, if you listen to some of the Ketron stuff on the new event, the rhythms are very, very clever. That's about it. No, seriously, the rhythms will just stop. You don't need this dragging element to the back end of the style. So maybe again, Yamaha, if you're watching this video, I very much doubt it. It's something that I'd love you to do and have a look at, changing your style builds, the way you make them. Let's have a look at Country Waltz. And before you start messaging, and I'm not playing any songs, this is just me improvising and playing any old claptrap. Arabic Euro. Hold on to your seats for this one. Okay. Okay, that's enough of that rubbish. Wade Segura, wherever that means. Now that is a very, it's got real feel of Arabian Nights to it. Yeah, that works. That's nice. I like that. You're having a... Oh, come on. Look, I've got to show you the screen for this one. You're having a laugh. Oh, dear. Let's see what this one sounds like. Okay. Yeah, okay, so you can have some fun with these things. But the world has got pretty much all the world in it. Yorkshire Brass Band. It's got that sort of thing, or Danny Boy and all that. We're finding more Ziguanglugu. Ziguanglugu. Probably saying that wrong. Let's try this one. Okay. I have no idea. Don't even ask. Jing Zhu Zi Zhu. Jizu. Again, no idea. Ooh. It's not designed for the Pirates of Penzance, I'm sure. Let's try the voices. Okay. What are those drums? Well, you can't give Yamaha any complaints for authenticity. It's just Mexican dance. Let's go to Mexico. Olé! Do I need to play anything at this point? It's taken over. I do like those trumpets. Let's try the ending. Yeah, okay. Oh, sorry, that starts with the automatics. Alrighty. Well, we are coming pretty much to the end of my little jaunt through this phenomenally good little piece of plastic box. It's just great. Don't think I am trying to flog you one. I am not. This is for your benefit only, to see and hear what's in here and to give you an idea as to what the SX900 is and whether it's capable of doing what you maybe want. Maybe you've got a Tyros 5 and thinking, well, I want to get rid of it, or a 4. I mean, to be fair, anybody with a Tyros 4, yeah, I mean, this is a great alternative, and for the price that it is, it's not expensive. You've got 2 USB ports on the back. You've got the ability to send video out, which, as you can see, I've already done. 2 pedal inputs. I don't know what more I can say. I'd love to find something on here that I say, you know, that really does grate my cheese, but it doesn't. This thing is Yamaha's failure. I can overlook that because they've tried to rip off somebody else's keyboard with this. That I can hide. The rest of it is just, it's out there on its own. There's nothing else to match this. And when I say that, I do genuinely mean that. There isn't anything else that I've played or seen or heard that can top it. Not for the money. And don't forget, this is the other major thing you need to bear in mind when you're buying a Yamaha product, is the whole ecosystem of styles and voices. You can buy some keyboards, and basically what's on it, I'm actually going to name names, because the Ketron event, I love the sound of it. Don't get me wrong, I think it's an amazing piece of equipment. but there's not going to be a lot of stuff available for you to buy. The styles, I had the SD90 a while back. I got the box, played all the styles, got bored within 4 weeks. Thought, right, okay, I'll get myself some new styles. Where the hell could I go and buy styles from? I couldn't. They have a couple of pen drives and that's about it. There's nothing. This, you buy a Yamaha, you've got access to thousands and thousands of rhythms made by various companies. Even people who own them are making styles that are to a really good standard. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some absolute rubbish out there that people give away or try to sell, God forbid, on forums, and most of them are just awful, pitiful stuff. But the stuff that you buy, and I'm going to name again another company called Do Styles, D-O-O. They're based in Germany, and they make some absolutely stunning stuff for the Yamaha range, and there's thousands of them. So you can't buy a keyboard and think, I'm going to get limited with this because this is going to, once I've played all the rhythms, where do I go from here? Well, with the Yamaha, you can keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. Other keyboard manufacturers have this limitation, and I think that's one of the things that's made Yamaha stand out above and way beyond anybody else, because they allow you to put things into the keyboard, voices, sounds, styles, multipads, audio multipads. They allow you to make it your own, and that's where the fun starts. Having a keyboard that's just locked, you'll get bored of very, very, very quickly. Whereas this, for the money, I could buy this and spend a whole shed load of more money adding more styles to it and still never get bored. So anyway, something for you to bear in mind, because I do always look long term with any keyboard. I mean, I've had my Genos now for 5 years. I'm still enjoying it as much as the day I bought it. And don't get me wrong, when I first got it, moving from the Tyros 5 to the Genos, took me some adjusting and getting used to in terms of the sound, because it was very different. But now I couldn't go back. I couldn't go back to a Tyros 5 because it doesn't sound as real or as authentic. Whereas now, yeah, I've got used to the sound. SX900, out of 10, I would give this a 9.8. It's that good. So I'm going to disappear, leave you to, if you want to watch the video back again, you can do. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.